The slope. What is it? What does it mean? How do you calculate it? Let's find out. Here, the line y equals mx is plotted in Desmos, and m represents the slope. Notice how changing the slope changes the steepness of the line. And freeze! Notice that when the slope is positive, in this case positive 1.5, the line goes up when you move from left to right. Freeze again! Now when the slope is negative, in this case negative 1.5, the line goes down when you go from left to right. Quiz time! Try to remember the Desmos animation we just watched and what it means for a slope to be positive and negative. Match each of these lines on the left with one of the slopes on the right. Pause the video now and give it a try. And welcome back. Let's see if you got it right. The first two lines both go up as you move from left to right, so they must have a positive slope. The first line is steeper, and so that means the slope is bigger. M equals 5. The second line is less steep, so m equals 0.5. The bottom two lines both go down when you move from left to right, and so that means they must have a negative slope. The one on the left is less steep, and so it has a less negative slope. M equals negative 0.5. The one on the right is more steep, so it has a more negative slope, or m equals negative 5. And finally, the line in the center is horizontal and has a slope of 0. M equals 0. Now we can calculate the slope from 2 points on the line by using the formula m equals rise over run. Rise is the change in the y-coordinate, and run is the change in the x-coordinate. In this example, we can call the point 0, 0, point 1, and the point 2, 3, point 2. So 0, 0 is going to be x1 and y1. 2, 3 is going to be x2 and y2. Using the formula m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2 is 3, y1 is 0, x2 is 2, and x1 is 0. So the slope is 3 over 2. But did it matter which point we called point 1 and which point we called point 2? Pause the video now and try to figure it out for yourself. Okay, let's try to work this out together. This time, I'm going to call the point 2, 3, point 1, and 0, 0, point 2. So 2, 3 is x1, y1, and 0, 0 is now x2, y2. Using the same formula, m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. I see y2 is now 0, and y1 is 3. x2 is 0, and x1 is 2. So that's negative 3 over negative 2, which is also still 3 over 2. So no, it doesn't matter which point you call point 1 and which point you call point 2. The slope you calculate would be the same either way. And furthermore, you can use any 2 points on the line to calculate its slope. In this example, we see 4 points on the line, and we're going to use the same formula, m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Let's choose the point x1, y1 to be 0, 1. And let's choose the point x2, y2 to be 5, negative 2. Now the slope is going to be negative 2 minus 1 divided by 5 minus 0, which is negative 3 over 5. We can also choose x1, y1 to be 10, negative 5, and x2, y2 to be negative 5, 4. Now when we calculate the slope, we'll put in the numbers 4 minus negative 5 divided by negative 5 minus 10. The top is 9 divided by negative 15, and we still get negative 3 over 5. Let's try one more. We can choose x1, y1 to be equal to 5, negative 2, and x2, y2 to be 10, negative 5. When we calculate the slope using these numbers, we get negative 5 minus negative 2 divided by 10 minus 5, which is negative 3 over 5 yet again. Now there are a total of 12 different ways we can choose point 1 and point 2 to calculate the slope using these 4 points. Try to calculate the slope of negative 3/5 in 3 other ways. So in summary, here we have a slope that is positive, a slope that is 0, and a slope that is negative. The slope can be calculated using the formula m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And now that you've learned all about the slope, what do you think is the slope of a vertical line?